Welcome back to Invisible Ink. My name is ChromeDrake. Thanks for joining me. So we just completed the first mission. We're now on to the second. We procured the site list from the first episode, and now we've got all these areas to explore, and these different areas correspond to different corporations. So I think the Sankaku server farm are the guys that have all the surveillance, and we'll just have to see what happens to all this. Am I wrong about that? I don't think I am. So we have the cybernetics lab. Now the cybernetics, well,
selling augments to the public.
I'll let Central explain.
For themselves. We can get some quality time with an augment implanter if we infiltrate here.
So basically, a cybernetics lab lets you upgrade your agents for new augmentations, or you can upgrade the amount of augmentation slots they have. And now each of these facilities, in my experience, typically has 2 augmentation machines. What they have, the augmentation each machine has, is random, but it could be very, very good. Now we also have the server farm over here.
Used to develop new network security technologies. We may find code that we can use to improve our infiltration routines.
Now when I first started playing Invisible Ink, what I didn't realise was how important it is for incognito, your AI, how important it really is for her to have different programs for you to fall back on in a pinch. And the reason I didn't think that when I first played is because I was using power front, left, right and centre. I never had any left over. What's the point? And now I've realised that power really is kind of half the game. So server farm is worth doing. Now over here there's basically a nanofab we can go to. If you remember on the first episode I hacked a terminal, a nanofab. It was a nanofab, right? Yeah, it was. That allowed me to purchase new gear. That's what that is. And we've got another server farm. So what I'm going to do is, this has actually been a raid in a nice easy arc here. It's going to take me 7 hours to get here and obviously 12 hours to get over here, but I'm going to go and get some upgrades. And then we'll go on to one of the server farms and we'll see what crops up after that.
Coordinates locked. Ready to engage transport beam.
Okay. And immediately we're met with a red door, but you know what? We've got something that we can do with that. Yes, well, we'll try and do this without collateral damage there, but we'll just have to see how that goes. Now, we can actually see that we actually have a demon on here, and that's a bit of a problem. Unless we get adjacent to that with Decker, we can't see what the demon is, which is a bit of an issue, because as soon as we hack this, as soon as we break through the firewall, the demon will trigger, and that will probably be a negative effect that will happen to us or to our agents or something. Alright, let's unlock the door. That'll take 2 turns. And let's otherwise see what we can see. Right, so we know we've got a guard. I'm just going to open the door and have another little peek. And we've got another way through into here. But we also have a corporate safe. So I'm going to unlock that. So we're just going to dodge back here, lock the door again. Keep tabs on this guard, and end the turn. Well, that was interesting. That is very unusual. That's very unusual. I've never seen a guard come through the door on the first turn.
There must be one of FTM's powerful scanning devices in the complex. It'll detect your team's location at each alarm level. Make sure to shut it down.
Let's go and raid this safe. And also, we need to be aware that there is actually an area here that a guard will come through if we're very, very unfortunate. Now, I kind of need Decker in that top room just to see what that demon is. We do have a nanofabricator, and we've got the cash to use it as well. So as soon as this door is done, and hopefully it will be done soon. In 2 turns, so hopefully that'll be done on the next turn. We're just going to close this door here. And use another bug here. And what's this guy got? He's got a barrier. This unit has armor equal to its mainframe firewalls. So just in case we need to get rid of this later, we're going to hack him, and we're just going to trigger our fusion ability to get some more power back.
Stop there.
Son of a bitch. And that's actually incredibly bad. That's incredibly bad because the dude's got armor. So in other words, Decker's about to be decked very quickly. Now, in this situation, I've come into... Hang on. Oh, hang on a minute. We've actually got a way out. We've quite possibly got a way out. That's great. But basically, I came into a bad situation and I did not make the best of it. So we're just going to have to play this as we can. International can't move there. I believe she can. Right, so let's get into this room. I'm going to leave the door open because Decker's probably going to follow her in short order. Can we get here? How many AP? And yes, so then we can get back behind the console. So let's go and see what this has got to offer. Thermal Disruptor. 3-turn cooldown, armor piercing 1. Costs 2 power per point of armor. That's a shame. And chameleonic movement, or chameleon movement. This effect triggers after the agent becomes cloaked for any reason. So in other words, we could actually give that to Decker, and he'd get plus 6 AP as soon as he cloaks himself, which is a good way to get out of dangerous situations. I like the Thermal Disruptor because we will need something with armor piercing, but yeah, I'm going to give that to... We'll just put that in our inventory, and we'll give that to Decker in a bit. So Decker is now going to hear it straight out of there. And I think what we're going to do here is we're going to be forced to cloak up. And even worse is I can't actually close the door. Because if I do that, he'll notice it and go, "What's that over there?" and come and you know, find out what the hell's going on. Now we can scan this demon now. Portcullis, -2 firewalls broken per program use, a minimum of 1. Huh. Not entirely sure what that means. I'm guessing that, you know, 2 firewalls will not be broken by whatever programs he use, I'm guessing. So as soon as his armor's down and we can take care of him, we'll probably do something with that. I don't mind that too much.
Looking around.
Okay, well the good news is he's not coming into the room. That's wonderful. So I'm now going to break the portcullis. Wish me luck. And we're going to go on ahead and see what we can see. There are the augmentation chambers,
Better agents than we started with.
which is very quick, so we've got plenty of time to keep going and explore more. Again, I'm just going to shut this door for the time being. And right now, this is a vault door. Now, we haven't had the mission to obtain this, but basically you can get an executive security card from a very specific type of mission. And if I'd known this vault door was going to be here, it's kind of potluck, but I could have used the card on the vault door and got a lot of extra loot. So as it stands, we need to get the augmentations from this room, but then we kind of need to double back through this guy and come back round here. Yeah, there is actually a path through here that we could take too, so that's fine. Decker, are you going to stay there? I think, Decker, I'm going to have you come in here, grab the augmentation, because we can see everything on the camera, and, you know, we'll come back to this safe when it's been unlocked. Right, additional cameras are being activated. An advanced scanning amplifier has pinpointed your location. A guard has been sent to investigate. That's not good. Right, I'm sure there was a camera somewhere that had been activated, but apparently not. Here's a bit of an issue. Actually, so we're going to explore what's in here, because even if the guard comes around to here, we'll still be safe from sight for a moment. And we've got another firewall. Brings an additional guard onto the level. Oh, this is horrendous. We need something that can crack demons. We really need something that can crack demons. And we also need to start getting through the firewalls here, which might take some time, unfortunately. Is it worth it? I don't know. You know what? What's life without a little risk? Well, it means a very, very premature campaign is what it means. But we'll give this a go. Yep, a guard is summoned by the demon. And unfortunately, of course, the guard was summoned there, so we're going to have to be very careful with how we get back through the level here. This guard's shields are down, which is a good thing. Where is he coming? Right, so he's going to come straight into here. He won't be able to see Decker or International, so I'll be able to have a look at what's in this machine. Penetration gives +1 armor piercing to melee weapons. I'm absolutely going to have that on Decker. Now, if I was going to install another augmentation slot, there would be... that camera's rebooting, so we're going to have to put a bug on that as well.
Head office is catching on to us. Several devices have been remotely rebooted.
I'll reboot that. Now, if I was going to upgrade an additional augmentation slot, then that would be a different thing entirely. That would actually knock my agent out for 2 turns, which is not something I particularly want to have happen. Now, I'm going to leave Decker... In fact, he would actually be perfectly safe here. I'm going to prove my point. Watch me not prove my point. But the fact is that I can actually wait a turn and knock him out and get another turn of grace, which would be quite good. Oh, he did actually see... I'm actually quite surprised that he saw Decker. I don't know how he did that, because I thought he was just going to come here and face the left, so that's curious to me. Titanium rods. Melee weapon deals +1 KO damage. That would be good for Decker. Not so good for International, potentially. I like it. I like it, but I kind of want the augment socket more for future things. I've just realised I can't give Decker the chameleon movement anymore, so that was really dumb of me. So we're going to add the augment socket. My cat is basically pounding on the door, quote unquote, to get in, so excuse me a moment. And we will grab that level 1 security card. Does International still have... Yeah, she just still has the lock decoder, so that's absolutely fine. Right, the camera has been hacked, but that suggests that this line of sight cone here is coming from somebody else entirely, and that is dangerous. Can we peek? I don't know who it is. I don't know who it is. That's quite disturbing. Gonna put Decker here and see what we can see. Unfortunately, he might just wake up in a couple of turns, and that's not brilliant for my health. Okay, the safe has been unlocked. International will wake up in the following turn. So we should go and hide out over here. We should be fairly safe. Buster chip. Use this manually to manually break through two firewalls. I can also English good today. Ah, okay, so that's something we need Anarchy for. That actually could be quite useful, because that means we can use that chip. If our agent is adjacent to something that with a firewall, with a demon that we need to break through, I think, was it? Ah, to break through 2 firewalls. It's basically something that we can break through firewalls and not use power, so it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Now, International is going to get up on the next turn.
Looking around.
And we are in a slightly dangerous situation. Oh, crap.
What was that?
That's... Yeah, I bet you are. This guy's got some sort of scanner. He's an enforcer, isn't he? Alright, Decker's not got his cloak on cooldown, unfortunately. International's going to have to come up here and pin this guy. I'm actually going to... Is it worth restunning him? Probably not. Probably not. Now, Decker does have a way out. He does have an exit route, which he is absolutely going to take. I think we're going to put ourselves in this corner here for now. In fact, yes, I am going to take this KO at this point. And end the turn. Sorry about that hesitation there. I don't know, I had a moment of spaciness. Don't know quite what happened.
Investigating.
Right, and Decker's just been pinpointed again, which is even better. We really need to find that. This is not good. I feel like I might need to drop the key card any moment soon. It's all a question of where is this guy going to go. I can ambush him. I am actually in a position where I could ambush him if he comes around this way. So that's what I'm going to do here. Now the other problem is what to do with International. In fact, I think if we put her here, that'll be fine. And then he's probably going to run around this way. In fact, we'll find out. Yeah, he is. And the turn there. And there we go, and there's the ambush. Great stuff. Right, how far can you get? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, okay. And you're just going to go into there. Right. This is a dead end. I mean, fine, sure, we got a console here, but this is very much a dead end. Not something I want to be arsed with right now.
Looking around.
May have made a mistake with those augmentations too, so it go, you know, we'll just have to see how far I can get in this particular level. Right, there's the advanced scanner that's giving me a bit of trouble. May as well take the power while we can. Right, let's close the door. And yeah, this is looking pretty good at the moment. Need to make sure this is dealt with. In fact, we're also going to bug this camera. Also notice as well that the firewalls have been increased. The guard's shield has also been increased with that firewall thing there, which is not fantastic. Alright, Decker's going to take a peek through this door here. And there's our exit. There's our point of egress? Is that our entry point? I can't actually remember. Bloody hell. Well, we'll just have to find out. So we'll just grab these cameras. We'll boost our power. And take a little peek. God, the amount of security here is huge. I'm really, really tempted to stick around just a bit longer, explore over here and see what we can find. We're going to have to waste 2 turns. By that point, another guard's going to come onto the scene. So our actions might be dictated for us here. And I really don't like that scanning tech. Yeah, I don't like that scanning tech one bit. Now let's just see where this guard appears. If he appears in the wrong place, I might have to leave.
At least you won't need to worry about that one anymore.
Additional guard patrols.
Right. Okay. Bloody hell, the amount of cameras in this place, guys. I just honestly do not think it's worth it to go through here. There's just too much crap in the way. I'm going to make the decision. I'm going to cut my losses. I'm just going to get out. Going to get out of Dodge. In fact, Decker, come over here. Make way for International. That's a shame. I wanted more loot, but it's not going to happen on this run.
Nothing like a little self-improvement session to make our task a bit easier.
I quite agree. Never heard that before. I did actually get everything there was to offer, so there were actually very few corporate saves or things to loot in that level, so I'm glad I made the decision that I did. That's good. Right, now, unfortunately, the Chameleon Movement upgrade is useless to me because Decker does not have an augmentation slot. So I'm going to keep that in storage for now, and hopefully we can use it later. Likewise with the Buster Chip. I'm not going to sell anything to Monster, it's more useful to keep it on hand for now. Now, I could upgrade somebody's Anarchy skill. Could do that. Kind of want to upgrade International's speed a bit. I'm toying with the idea, but I'd also quite like to... You know, strength is important to have multiple slots, in my opinion, too. Let's... Choices, 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 guys. Choices. This is an item, isn't it? Yeah, it's an item that you actually use with a 5-turn cooldown. So it's not bad. But I don't think I need it just yet either. So you know what? I'm going to hang on to my credits just for a little while longer. I'm tempted to upgrade her movement speed by 1. Very, very tempted to do that. In fact, I think I will while I've got the opportunity to do so.
Please supply additional information and retry.
Damn it, we're running blind out here. I spent years building up our central network. We'd know exactly where to strike if we had that kind of access.
Power reserves critical. Entering standby mode.
Carry on, operator. We'll figure something out.
The tension is mounting. So next time we'll be travelling over to the K&O server farm and see if we can't outfit Incognito with a new upgrade. Thank you very much indeed for joining me, guys. My name, of course, has been ChromeDrake. Great health, good gaming, and see you on the next episode. Goodbye for now.